Hey, this is Donnie Smith.
This is Jordan.
And in this video, we're going to hopefully help you from getting scammed, because I think we did. Very disappointing, but what I did is we had a pickup in Artesia, New Mexico, and we was needing to get it hauled here. And it's at my dad's house, and it was my brother's pickup, and we was going to get it here, and we're going to work on it and get it ready for him before school. He's real excited to get the pickup.
Yeah, I was really excited to get it, and I kind of want to know what's going on. Like, I was going to do some videos on it and stuff, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's an 86 Chevy, and we planned on doing some stuff with it. But let me tell you what happened. Is I went online and did one of those quotes, and different people email you. First of all, you'd think if the company that does this, you think they'd only work with qualified carriers, but I'm starting to think that this is a scam. I got some different quotes from different companies, different prices, so I contacted one of them. And, well, first, I looked at the quote, checked out their website. I mean, it looked like a legitimate website. It's myuniversaltransport.com. And if you can go there, I mean, it looks like a good website. I checked them out, and I just didn't want to order online. I called them. I got a hold of James. Had a number, an extension. Picked right up, answered, talked to him about it, and we talked, about what I wanted to do, and one picked it up, and he said, no problem, we can do it. And what he was supposed to do, he was supposed to have this picked up on the 12th, July 12th. But before that time, I wanted to get with my dad and let him know when to be there, so he didn't just have to be there, Anyway, I was going to call this company or get with them to see when they thought they would pick it up. So I went on their website, a form on there, and it says, if you're trying to track your website, it gives you a form. Ask for your first name, your last name, your telephone number, email address, and then they also give you a quote number. So I filled all this information in, hit submit, and I thought I'd get an email or a call back. Yeah, well, we plan on being there, 12th, 13th, what time? But I never did get a call back. Never did get an email. So I, in the process, used this form 4 times and never got a response. But in addition to that, I called this James back, the same number and extension, didn't get him. All I got was a voicemail. And I've done this 4 or 5 times, I believe, and each one I leave a message that who I am, and I leave all this information, and I really need to know, for him to call me back. Well, they didn't show up on the 12th or the 13th, and they still haven't showed up to get the pickup. I don't know what's going on. I can't get in contact with them. All I get is voicemails. I've tried some different numbers on the website, and it just all goes to voicemails and no response. What we're going to do on this video is we're going to try to call one more time, and hopefully we get a hold of someone. Now, I don't have the answers, but I'm just trying to warn you, if you're needing to get something transported, check out what you're doing, obviously better than I did, because I feel like I've been scammed. So let's try to give him a call. Let's see, I've got his number right here. Then he even has an...
For calling Universal Transport, your source for honest, trustworthy, and reliable auto transport services. If you know your person's extension, you may enter it now. To get a quote from a representative,
808's extension. Yeah, let's call to speak with James. Yeah, James, this is Donnie Smith. I had placed an order with you, and they were supposed to pick it up on the 12th, and I haven't heard anything. I filled that form out and never got any response. And no, I've called about 4 or 5 times. Yes. Supposed to have been picked up in Artesia, New Mexico, delivered to Kansas. I don't know if you heard what he said on the phone, but said this and slipped through the cracks, and maybe it did. Maybe this is a legitimate deal, and I hope so. But whether it is or not, I really do encourage you to do your homework. Check the ratings on it. He's supposed to call me back in an hour to see if there's some way they can figure out how to get it here because it fell through the cracks. So I'll come back and let you know what happens. And we're back. We went and did some errands, went and ate, and he said he'd call me within an hour. Got pretty excited and thought maybe it did just fall through the cracks. But it's been a couple hours now, have not received a call back, so we're going to give him a call to see what's going on and get the status on this.
Thank you for calling Universal Transport, your source for honest, trustworthy, and reliable auto transport services. If you know your party's extension, you may enter it now. The person at extension 808 is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Yeah, James, this is Donnie Smith. I spoke with you earlier in regards from a pickup I'm having hauled from New Mexico to Kansas, and you was going to check and get back with me. And I was just going to contact you to see if you found anything out. Name on that is Donnie Smith, and quote number 8, I think. Well, that's what happened the first time. After we, went through this, I don't know if he watches the number, blocks the numbers, but now he won't answer. So hopefully he will get back with me. Maybe he's still trying to locate a truck in that area. But we'll just have to continue this video and let you know if he gets back with us, and if not, have to figure out what to do from there. So James said he'd call us back within the hour. We waited a couple hours, called him back, got a message, and now it's the next day. So we're going to try to call him back. But if we just get a message again, I want to encourage you to help us out here. I know it's not just about the investment that I had, the money that I spent on this, but it makes me think. If he done this to us, how many other people has this company or other companies similar to this done this? I'm sick and tired of people being screwed like this. It seems like the world's just full of scams anymore, and why can't people just go get regular jobs and really do what they say they're going to do? So what I encourage you to do is, if you know any media, this company is located in Florida, I believe. The name of this company is myuniversaltransport.com, and on their website it says their contact details is Universal Transport LLC, and it's 13499 Biscayne Blvd, PH 1705. This is in North Miami, Florida. Zip code 33181. If you know any media that could maybe try to help us investigate this, please let them know. Tell them about this, send them this video, whatever it takes. Because I'm sure if they have done this to me, they've done it to hundreds of, or maybe even thousands of other people. And it's just who knows if this is even really a business? And that's the bad thing about, it's aggravating. As I guess I trust people real easy, but you look on here and it looks like a real website. And that's the bad thing about these websites. You never really know what they are. It's not like a building where you can see the physical building that is a real business. Anybody, I guess, can make a website look official and like it's really, a true business. So I encourage you to help me out here. Help get this to some type of media, news station, or someone in Florida that can go and try and investigate and ask questions and find out what the heck's going on, how many people they've really screwed. So I provide a lot of how-to videos, just showing you how to do paint and body work, spend a lot of time and effort doing that, and I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out with this. I'm not sure what the steps to do, but we want to get this truck here, and we've already paid a deposit, and we just need for them to follow through, get it done, or give us our money back so we can get another company. And hopefully this video helps many of you. If you're looking to get you bought a car on eBay or something and you're looking to get it transported, maybe I'll do another video when I do get all this figured out, what should you do? Because obviously there's this market, there's a lot of scams. So we're going to call James back, see what he says today.
Thank you for calling Universal Transport, your source for honest, trustworthy, and reliable auto transport services.
Trustworthy.
If you know your party's extension, you may enter it now. To get a quote from a...
Yeah, is this James? Yeah, this is Donnie. I spoke with you yesterday. Never did hear back from you.
Thank you for calling Universal Transport. This is Sandy. I'm unavailable at the moment, or I'm on the line with another customer. Just leave your name and number and your order ID, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Our normal business hours are from Monday to Friday, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. Have a great day. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Okay, I guess he hung up on me. I don't know. Let's call back.
Thank you for calling Universal Transport, your source for honest, trustworthy, and reliable auto transport services. If you know your party's extension, you may enter it now.
I was put on hold. Okay, and that'll be sometime when? So we will continue this video again. Fortunately, we are back here Monday to complete this video. I was hoping maybe we could just do away with the video and we'd have the truck on the way. If you recall, on Thursday they said they'd have it. They had someone there. Friday, it'd be there, and they was going to let me know. Haven't heard a word from them. In fact, I think back during this entire process, they have never called me one time. Anytime I did contact or speak with them is whenever I contacted them. They have not called me one time. So I'm afraid that this is some type of scam. And there's probably a lot of other companies that do the same thing, and I want you to be aware of it. But I also want you to help me out. Maybe you've been through this. What did you do? What are the steps to take? Hopefully this reaches some media and they can investigate it so they can stop people like this, or businesses like this, or not business, whatever they are, scammers like this from doing this to people, take their money, and then still not getting their vehicle. It's very, very aggravating. So here's the deal. They were supposed to pick it up on the 12th. That was the first date that they gave me. And then later on, I was able to get in touch with them. It took me a while to get in touch with them again. And then they gave me a couple of other dates, which they failed to do, and I hear nothing from them. So, and also, whenever I started recording this video, I wasn't really thinking, but I checked into it, did a little research, and in Florida, it's against the law to, put their voice on, record them on the telephone without telling them. And I didn't do that, didn't think ahead on doing that, so I had to mute out the parts where they're talking. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe if we would have let them know that we are recording this, I think that would be legal, but I'm not a lawyer. I don't know about all that stuff. So I thought I'd be safe, just mute all that out. But anyway, if you know someone that has been through this, or if you've been through this and what steps you took, give us some advice on this. Also, let others know that there are a lot of scams in the auto transport, obviously. Surely, it's just not this one. I happen to pick this one company. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But I'd like to hear your comments down below. Let us know if this has happened to you. What steps did you take? And if you know anybody that can spread this to the media, maybe they can go and investigate this company. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching this week, and I'll have another how-to video for you. We'll redo the POR 15 on this Mustang. I'll have that ready for you next Tuesday. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.
If you could help me out, I'd appreciate it. See ya.